Podcast number 4, Love Yourself First, The Journey to True Happiness. Have you ever thought about what it means to love yourself? In our lives, we often think about others and try to make them happy. But loving yourself is very important too. It's the first step to living a happy and healthy life. Loving yourself is not the same as being selfish. It means understanding your worth, taking care of your needs, and being kind to yourself, even when things are hard. So, what does it really mean to love yourself? It's not just about doing things that make you feel good for a short time. It's about accepting who you are, including your flaws and mistakes. It's about supporting yourself, especially when you are feeling unsure or scared. Have you ever been too hard on yourself? Maybe you made a mistake and couldn't stop thinking about it. How did that make you feel? Did it help you, or did it make you feel worse? When you love yourself, you create a safe and caring place inside you. This helps you grow, heal, and become the best version of yourself. It also helps you trust yourself and believe in your abilities. Think about a time when you believed in yourself. How did that make you feel? Did it give you the courage to try something new or face a challenge? When you trust yourself, you can do amazing things. The world feels full of possibilities, not problems. Loving yourself is also about making good choices for your life. It means setting boundaries, saying no when you need to, and not letting others take advantage of you. Have you ever said yes to something, even when you wanted to say no? Did you do it because you were afraid of disappointing someone, or because you thought you didn't have the right to say no? How did you feel afterward? It's important to set boundaries to protect yourself. Saying no doesn't mean you don't care about others. It means you care about yourself too. Taking care of yourself is another important part of self-love. This means looking after your body, your emotions, and your mind. It's about listening to your body when it tells you it's tired, taking breaks when you need them, and asking for help when things are tough. Sometimes we push ourselves too hard, thinking we have to be strong all the time. But taking care of yourself is not a sign of weakness. It's an act of love, not just for yourself, but for the people around you too. When you are well, you can be a better friend, a better partner, and a better person. Have you ever felt bad for taking time for yourself? Maybe you said no to a party because you needed to rest, or you chose to stay home and relax instead of going out. Did you worry that people would think you were selfish or lazy? But what if those moments were acts of self-love? Taking time for yourself helps you recharge and be the best version of yourself in other areas of your life. Forgiveness is also a big part of self-love. Everyone makes mistakes, but sometimes we hold on to those mistakes and let them bring us down. Have you ever felt guilty about something and couldn't stop thinking about it? How did that affect your relationship with yourself? Did it make you feel like you didn't deserve to be happy? But what if you could let go of that guilt? What if you could forgive yourself the same way you would forgive a friend? Forgiving yourself helps you move forward. It's not about forgetting what happened, but about learning from it and growing. Loving yourself first doesn't mean you only think about yourself. It doesn't mean you ignore the needs of others or become selfish. Self-love is about finding a balance. It's about knowing that you are important, but your happiness doesn't have to come at the cost of others. Have you ever worried that loving yourself meant you were being selfish? But what if loving yourself actually made you a better friend or family member? When you take care of yourself, you can give more love and support to the people around you. When you love yourself, you build stronger relationships. You attract people who respect and value you for who you are. You set the standard for how you want to be treated, and you don't accept less. Have you ever been in a relationship where you didn't feel valued or respected? How did that make you feel? When you love yourself, you learn to let go of relationships that don't make you happy and focus on those that do. Being kind to yourself is also part of self-love. It means talking to yourself with the same kindness and understanding that you would offer to a friend. Sometimes we are our own worst critics, quick to point out our flaws but slow to recognize our strengths. Have you ever thought something negative about yourself? How did that thought make you feel? But what if you could change that thought? What if you could replace it with something positive? Being kind to yourself helps build your self-esteem and confidence. It makes you believe that you deserve love and respect, not just from others, but from yourself. Self-love is a journey that takes time. It's something we need to work on every day. Some days, it might feel hard to love yourself, especially when life feels heavy. But those are the days when self-love is most important. On those days, be gentle with yourself. Remind yourself that you are doing your best and that you deserve kindness, especially from yourself. As we end this podcast, I want to leave you with a thought. What would your life look like if you loved yourself first? If you made your well-being a priority, not because you are selfish, but because you respect yourself? How would that change the way you see yourself and live your life? Loving yourself first is not about being perfect. It's about accepting yourself as you are and treating yourself with the love and care you deserve. It's about knowing that you are worthy of happiness and all the good things in life. So, take a moment today to show yourself some love. Do something that makes you feel good and reminds you of your worth. Thank you for spending this time with me today. I hope this podcast has inspired you to start your own journey of self-love. Remember, loving yourself is not just important, it's necessary. You are worthy of love, and that love starts with you. Take care of yourself, be kind to yourself, and most importantly, love yourself first.